Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Thomas Reactions YouTube channel. Now today is Saturday, May 13th, which means in a couple hours, it's actually not long from now because some things start earlier, will be Misfits 007, Misfits X series. I'm a very big fan of the Misfits X series, as some people might know. Very big fan of KSI, Deji, all them good things. Now tonight, there's a special edition to it. Happy Punch Promotion, who are a promotion company that hire a lot of the influencer boxers and like to promote them further, have got a new project starting called the Happy Punch Prelims, which will be taking place live on YouTube before the main card. Let's get this straight. I won't be making too many predictions on this because I don't know any of the people on there, right? I don't get at me for not knowing Boogie and Wings. I know Boogie, right? But like, Boogie. I'm not from South England. I'm not from America. I don't say boogie. I say boogie, right? Because boogie. I don't say book. I say book. I don't say cook. I say cook. You know what I mean? So cook, book, boogie, right? Put that on a t-shirt. That's the only fight I'm gonna predict. Because I don't know any of the other ones. Like I said, there's this Twitter superstar versus some other guy. There's this guy's brother versus some guy, and then there's some guy versus a mystery fighter. And I don't know any of them. I don't know what any of them are like, so I can't predict them. But Boogie versus Wings. Wings obviously has the reach, age, and his arms are looking a bit longer. And I realised he could probably get his reach on because Boogie, due to his size, his arms are like little T-Rexes. I don't see him being able to hit him, but he seems a lot more motivated. Seems a lot more intelligent. Seemed to put his life together a bit more. I'm gonna root for Boogie, right? But I don't know. I reckon Wings will probably get the better of him just because of that reach. Like I said, his arms are significantly longer. So that's my prediction for that. Don't hold me to it. It's not a proper opinion. I don't know any of them. But the main card, first fight, Lil Belzy versus Lil Kimchi, I think it is. Again, don't know any of them. I've seen all the post workouts, all the interviews, all the face to faces, all the press conference, weigh-in, everything. Although Belzy's the one talking from experience, she's bigger, got the reach. I've seen Kimchi on the pads, and I think Lil Kimchi might have an advantage because I don't know. She seems more aggressive. She seems more down. You know, she might have struck a little bit of fear into Lil Belzy. I'm just gonna root for Lil Kimchi because I think she has it in her, even though she talks a lot of shit. I think she has it in the bag. Next fight, what's after that? We've got DK Money, who that's the same guy lost to Nick Island, headbutted by Ryan Taylor, knocked out by King Kenny. You know, so I don't really know much for that fight. I don't know who his opponent is. It's some foreign guy, so I'm just gonna say DK Money. He's lost many times now for him to lose again. You know, he seems a bit more. He seems a bit more educated upstairs these days. I need a win. You know, he needs to win. So I'm gonna say DK Money for that one. Next fight, we've got another women's fight. Again, don't know who any of them are. I just know they have beef, and I know I'm actually excited for this fight. Tennessee Thresh versus Paige Cakey. Paige Cakey, I think she's some rapper, and Tennessee Thresh is a YouTuber, and they have some beef. Although Tennessee Thresh looked good on the pads, looked good in that workout, and she looks like she kind of knows what she's doing. I'm gonna root for Paige Cakey because she's a lot more confident, a lot more aggressive, and I think she is a bit of a fighter herself. Like she has fighting talk, so I'm gonna say Paige Cakey because she just seems a lot more disciplined and in that sense, you know what I mean? And she's kind of like bigging her over, you know, she's getting the better of her. That's that fight. So I don't know any much for that fight, but these next three fights, the main three fights, are the ones I can get behind. First one, Anthony Pretty Boy Taylor. Being there with Jack Fincher, destroyed him. Knocked down Ashi Raksu in 3 seconds. The same man that beat King Kenny. Being there with Tommy Fury. I mean, being there with Aegis Virgo, right? Didn't win, but survived and didn't necessarily get hurt too badly, right? Anthony Pretty Boy Taylor is a force. And he's in there against Salt Pappy, who beat Halal Ham in his first fight, and some people saying, oh, he's got hands, knocked out Andy Warski clean. Again, Andy Warski wasn't really anyone, but then Josh Bruckner, who we thought, how the hell's Saul Papi going to beat Josh Bruckner? Josh Bruckner's pretty good. And he just bang, straight left, down the pipe. Josh Bruckner didn't want to continue. So this is a very close fight. It can go distant, it can go knockout. It's only 3 rounds because Happy Punch up bitches, right? Like, this fight could be a really good boxing match, really good scrap, or we could see a mean knockout. The way I see it, Saul Papi could win from split decision, unanimous decision, majority decision, technical knockout, retirement at the corner, thrown in, waved off, KO. But I say Anthony Taylor could do all that as well. It could go literally any way, right? But I'm just going to root for Anthony Pretty Boy Taylor because he is very entertaining. He talks a lot of smack and he's ready to go in there with anyone. I've seen him go in there with Tommy Fury, Idris Virgo, and come out alive, right? If you think he's going to go in there with Saul Papi and get knocked out, I wouldn't be opposed to it, but it would surprise me, right? So I think Anthony Taylor's going to outbox Saul Papi. Not by much, but I think he's going to outbox him, and I'm going to give it to Anthony Pretty Boy Taylor because I just see it going that way. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know who to believe for this one. Just like the next one. 2 men I really love and respect in the influencer boxing scene. Swarms, right? Lost to KSI, come back with 1 punch against Ryan Taylor. I've watched his whole boxing journey since KSI, and I've become a fan. He's made me a fan. Very much like this guy Swarms, and of course he had to go fight my favourite influencer boxer, Deji, because I love Deji. He's my boy. I can't ever root against Deji. And although Deji's not had the greatest run, lost to Jake Paul, lost to Vinny Hacker, lost to Alex Wasal, made his comeback against Fusi, but then looked weak because his next fight was against Floyd fucking Mayweather. But now again, this could go. Honestly, Swarms could pull something out of the park. So obviously, he's made massive improvements. So he obviously has big confidence. But I think Deji knows he can win. I think Deji knows how to do it. That's why he's so confident. He's just like, I'm here to have fun, whatever, because he knows what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna say Deji because I never root against Deji. Right? He's my boy. I love you, Swarms, but like, unfortunately, Deji's gonna take it for me. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes to decision. Deji could take it by TKO, KO. But I think it's going to go to decision because I think Swarms is too motivated to be stopped. Now we have the main event. 9-0 pro, 9 KOs, Joe Fournier. No one actually ever heard of him until he started chatting shit about KSI, Logan Paul, and Jake Paul. And you got KSI, obviously everyone knows KSI, right? Simple as I think KSI is going to knock him out, right? Although Joe Fournier's got the power, the experience, all this. Did I say power? Ability, experience, whatever, right? But KSI's also got a lot of things above Joe Fournier. Now, don't even rule out Joe Fournier just because he's 40. KSI's 30. Like, there's only really, 10 years difference, which bad. Not that bad. Not that good either. But, it's not like Jake Paul where he was mid-20s fighting 50-year-olds who literally were twice. Anderson Silva, twice Jake Paul's age. Twice Jake Paul's age. Joe Fournier, 10 years older than KSI. Right? I'm just going to say KSI knockout because he's my guy. I'm rooting for him and I can't see him losing with this whole legacy thing. Joe Fournier is not as motivated as KSI. Although he's trained every day and he understands KSI's hard. He's like, I've got my business, got my nightclub. I'm already billionaire. Woo! Billionaire. Millionaire. I'm already this, that, whatever. I don't think Joe Fournier has got a dog on him. I don't think Joe Fournier realises what KSI is made of. And I don't think Joe Fournier is going to go in there with that mindset of nothing's going to stop me from losing. He's going in there with the mindset of KSI, yeah, he's good, but he's a YouTuber, and I'm a pro boxer, so I'm going to beat him, clearly. KSI's definitely going in there, because KSI's been owning Joe Fournier, and Joe Fournier went to the press conferences, a couple of weeks ago. Joe Fournier, it looked like KSI was silent, scared, some would say, but this week, fight week, KSI's been on it. He's been owning Joe Fournier. He's been, this is the best promo I've ever seen from KSI. I've seen KSI's appeared in WWE, but since then he said, oh no, I wouldn't do matches and stuff. I'd do little appearances. Honest to God, KSI would make a great, he would make a good promo for WWE. Him, right, he cuts promos, WWE promos for boxing is great, right? He is, honestly, he's, the level, what's the word, trajectory? He's too motivated. He's too tapped in. I see him knocking out Joe Fournier because that would make a statement. He needs to go, in my opinion, 3-4 rounds of showcasing his skills against Joe Fournier, outbox him for a bit. He needs to knock him out in 4th, 5th, or 6th, in my opinion. And then that really sends a message, because then he can go, Jake Paul, Tommy Fury, look what I can do. I can box very well. I've just outboxed a 9-0 pro, 9 knockouts, right? And Jake Paul and Tommy Fury can be as critical as they want, but that's a better record than theirs. And he's knocked them out, right? They fought each other, couldn't knock each other out, barely outboxed each other. And then if KSI can then beat Joe Fournier and fight Tommy Fury and beat Tommy Fury, he's already the A side against Jake Paul, and he can finally get his Jake Paul fight and maybe beat Jake Paul. And then everyone goes home happy. But yeah, that's my predictions for Misfits 007. Sorry if it was brief. I don't have much to say, honestly. I've really genuinely only know the 3 main fights on the card, but I'm really excited for the whole card because I've seen it and I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, this is sick. So I hope I'm right. I think I'm right. I can't wait for you to come back to me after this and be like, oh my god, Thomas, you were right. Or when I'm wrong, get those same twats in my comments, be like, actually, he wasn't as good and I think he lost because he's so shit. Fuck off, you couldn't get there in the ring as well. Goodbye, thank you for watching.
I'ma keep it easy for scratch tracks, that won't please me. I'll have that song to the talking. I know you ain't getting away, you ain't walking. Like at the gym, I'm lifting weights. I'ma keep it going at a steady pace.